Welcome back to David and Ryan Go to White Castle.
Oh.
I actually thought about somebody in our Just Played made that comment. They said we should have called the Just Played video Ryan and David Go to White Castle. And I thought about naming the stream that.
But I wonder if you or they are the first person to make that joke about White Castle.
I guarantee it's not.
No, 100% it's not. And let's make that the end of all the White Castle jokes.
But we are playing the White Castle today. As I said in the comments below, this is kind of a thematic sequel to the Red Cathedral in that, like, there's a color and a building.
Spiritual sequel.
Spiritual thematic successor, not mechanically. It's a completely different game. It uses completely different mechanics. However, there is still dice drafting. It's just being done in a very different way. And we're not building the White Castle. The White Castle already is built. It already exists.
It's right here.
It's right here. You can't see it. But we're trying to inhabit it by placing our workers in different positions in the castle to score points. So it is a very different style of game.
Do you remember the names of the workers that go in the castle, Ryan?
I do, and I even put them in the description. You have the gardeners, the warriors, and the courtiers.
Courtesans.
Courtiers.
Courtiers?
Courtiers. Courtesan is something very different.
Courtiers.
Courtier is a person that sits and does stuff for the king.
Okay.
Like a gopher, basically.
That's
a modern-day production assistant.
Oh.
So we're trying to put those people into the castle.
Original theme.
Before we get started, before we jump into the game, we want to shout out a quick thank you to our sponsor for today, which is Devere Games. They're the publisher, and they are doing a giveaway for this game as well. We did forget to put the code word on screen.
Yeah, the code word is not there.
It should be there. That was our mistake.
Disregard. This is not the word. Do not use this word.
Yeah, don't use this word. But send an email to MvM contest with the code word DAIMO, which is what? D-A-I-Y-M-O?
D-A-I.
Yeah.
Y-M-O.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
All right, I did. Yeah. I got it right. Please email us MvM contest with that subject line. You'll be entered to win your own copy of the White Castle.
Yeah, and just to be clear, it's mvmcontest@gmail.com.
Yeah, Chad just made another White Castle joke in the comments.
Chad.
David said no.
I'm not telling you to leave the stream. You keep it on, but you leave the room. Go stand in the corner.
He said, cut it out just like White Castle cuts between those sliders. The same kind of cut. He said evacuation is, but yeah, evacuation live stream would be a little bit different. That would take a long time. D-A-Y-M-Y-O.
M-Y-O, thank you.
Okay, it's spelled, Bree knows what she's talking about.
You confused me too.
Look, we'll search both of them. It'll be fine.
We'll put it in the description of this video after we're done. So come back and watch it a second time to see the code word for today's giveaway.
We're off to a fantastic start today.
Yeah, I feel like you're going to...
All right, let's start over. Loop it back. All right, this is the White Castle, so let's go ahead and jump in so you can kind of see what the game looks like. This is the new dice drafting. This is actually quite interesting, and it is kind of like, this is like the core of the game. Is drafting these dice, because you'll notice that some dice are lower, some dice are higher, some dice are in the middle, like a Goldilocks kind of situation.
Or some dice are all the same. We roll those dice and just put them on those bridges
I didn't notice that.
In ascending order. I bet he did notice it.
No, I didn't. I really didn't notice they were all 3 5s.
We're going to be drafting those dice from either end when it's our turn. And if we take a low die, it's going to be a little bit more problematic when we place it because we might have to spend some money. Yeah. But we get to fire off this lantern ability. At the beginning of the game, it's pretty minimal, although Ryan has an extra card in his display, so he's a little bit more.
Asymmetric starting situation.
And when you place higher die, if it's higher than the die printed on the board, you're actually going to get money, the difference, instead of paying it. So that's an interesting mechanic. And as you can see out here, all these spaces have modular setup. You're going to put these tiles out, and like this space here, I could take, with a black die, these 2 actions right here. And the actions themselves are modular. Not to mention, those actions might even come back down to our player board eventually.
Yeah,
it's
we
actually
got some slots here too.
Just like Devere always does, it's a very interesting, and it's a Euro with depth, all in a pretty small box.
Yeah, and let me just get this out of the way. I don't hate this game at 2 players.
Yeah, we did a just played. Let's address this.
I don't hate it.
We did a just played, and this is why we don't do negative content. It wasn't negative content. But we shared one minor thing, that in a 2-player game, you don't stack die. In a 3 and 4-player, you're actually able to go where someone else has a die. And if they put a high die, you're going to be spending money to go there. So it's kind of just an interesting nuanced
I miss that interaction.
And I think it's kind of a cool element that doesn't exist in the 2-player. Is it still good at 2-player? Yes, it's a good. We wouldn't be playing it today if we didn't think it was a good game. So
I just love it. I love it. That one thing got like, and it got held on to. People are like,
oh yeah,
on both sides. People are like, yeah, it really, and then people are like, no, I don't agree with you at all. But I do kind of miss. So we are playing the 2-player game. So these action spaces on the board are one and done. As soon as one person goes there, it's locked off in a 2-player game. That's different when you play in 3 and 4. You can't block a spot completely. 2 people can go to any one given spot in a 2-player game, or I'm sorry, in a more than 2-player game. So we did kind of predetermine the turn order.
Yeah, we did determine that. I do want to zoom in and give you a quick look at the whole board in a little bit more detail. We've got the castle here. These are all the spaces that we can go to.
Yep.
And then you can't go here, but you're trying to get your courtiers up to there if you can. Then you've got the training grounds. What is it?
That is the training yard.
Training yard. We're going to go over here with a different type of worker.
Yeah, the warrior.
To activate some
warrior
of those
comes
spaces.
and trains.
Some scoring going on there. That's actually a little bit of a formula going on. Scoring here is pretty straightforward. The higher you get, the more points you get. And then you've got the gardens over here. We're going to put the gardeners or farmers?
Gardeners.
Gardeners over here on these cards, which are also going to give us points at the end of the game, but also give us some abilities that we might be able to use throughout. And then we've got the well down here, which is effectively the action that most people are like, oh, you don't want to use the well. But you might have to go to the well. It is always a 1, so we'll always be making money. So it could be a big money generator. Plus you get a daimyo seal and a couple resources.
No, that's pretty good.
This is where you have to enter the castle. Yep. And then over here, which I'm sure you'll see used quite a bit, there's a couple spaces that allow us to take the main 3 actions, which is to get these people out on the board.
All right, and so, Chad, it does have a very appropriate Euro look, but I love it is the White Castle. This is Japan, and it has that kind of style to the artwork as well. So, man, Chad's...
We'll see how long the White Castle
Chad's ordering White Castle for lunch. I'll just say that right now.
I wouldn't want to be with Chad in about an hour or 2.
So we did randomly determine David started first. So I got to draft my starting setup cards first, which is why we have a little bit different setup of our resources, the food, the iron, and the mother of pearl. Our lantern cards are a little different, and our action that we get for our player board is a little different as well. So I drafted first, but David's going to go first.
All right. So, I am going to go. I'm going to take this low 5 here, although you're also going to get a low 5, so it doesn't really matter.
So the second you take the low 5, it slides down, and now we have another low number.
So I took the low number. Before I place it, I'm going to fire off my lantern ability, which is just to get an iron. So I keep track of that on my player board. Boop. I'm going to go right here.
I saw that one coming.
I'm putting a 5 on a 3, so that gives me 2 money. So now I have 6 money. And I get to take those 2 actions. It's 2 more iron, 1, 2.
Yep.
And my lantern ability, which is another iron, which gets me up to 5.
Yeah.
I think that is it.
Is that it for you?
My action, right?
Yeah, that's it for your action.
I don't see any other option.
Okay, I'm actually going to take I'm not going to take that low 5, or maybe I should.
Before I do?
Before you do. I am going to take that low 5, just because this is also, whenever you take the lowest possible die, it's rare that the lowest possible die is a 5, but it just happens to be. So I'll get my lantern bonus as well, which is 1 mother of pearl, and 1 coin, please. So I have 3 whole coins now. And I'm going to put this die right here, which requires a 5. There's no money changed because a 5 on a 5, nothing spent or gained. This lets me put out a farmer or a warrior. I'm going to put out a farmer. So I take my leftmost farmer guy here, and I'm going to choose where to put it. And each one of these spots is going to cost some amount of food. So I'm going to spend 1 food to put my gardener here. And when I put him here, I immediately get the bonus that he's linked to. And if you can't tell, these are cards. So the bonuses here are going to be different every single game. So I'm going to get 2 of any resources. So I'm going to take 1 food back, and I'm going to take 1 iron. So those are the 2 resources. So you get those resources when you place your gardener there. And then if there are any dice left in that particular bridge at the end of the round, you'll get your garden bonus again.
Yeah.
If there are.
So is it back to me?
It is back to you.
All right, then. I am going to go here.
Yep.
And it requires a 5.
Yeah, so you're good as
no
well.
money. But I'm going to take this training
Put a warrior.
training yard action and put a warrior,
Yep.
my leftmost warrior, out. Oh, interesting. I'm going to put them right here for all 5 of the iron.
Nice. So you get 2 Dynamo seals and get to take any one action that's printed on the board.
Yep, I'll take the 2 daimyo seals. Oh, I forgot we have to keep our daimyo seals on our board.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you can only have 5
You can only
of
have
them.
up to 5 of those. Any one action on the board?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's see.
Oh, with yeah, and that's any color die. So you get to choose which color. So you can take any action.
I
with
can
this
basically take any action in the castle.
Yeah, any action in the castle. That's right.
Yeah, where there's one of those die symbols. Let's see. What do I want to do? I think I just want to put out. I'm going to use this action right here to take a garden action.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take a gardener off my board, and I'm going to place them right here for 2 food.
Yep.
I'm down to nothing on resources, but I get 2 daimyo seals.
Yeah, that's good. You're maxed out.
I am maxed out.
All right, I have one more die choice here. I'm going to choose.
And that's going to be worth 3 points at the end of the game.
I'm going to take this one here. Well, actually, this 3 should have already bounced up there.
Yep.
I'm going to take this one. It is the lowest, so I'm going to trigger my lantern bonus again. 1 more mother of pearl. 1 more coin, if you may hand me a coin.
If I may, I may. I will, in fact.
And then I'm going to put it here. So I have to pay 2 coins. I'm going to make my own little pile off screen. I have to pay 2 coins to make this work here. But it's white, so I get to do this action, which is put out a gardener. I'm going to put out another gardener. And I'm going to put them out here for 1 food. And I'm going to get 3 coins. So I get 1, 2. I actually need a 3rd coin. And that is my turn. And that's it. That was 2 dice for each of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 more.
Oh, you're right. 1 more. 3 dice for each of us.
3 dice for each of us.
Until there's 2 dice left, not until there's 2 dice taken. Yes. Howl's Flying White Castle. I like that, Casey.
Ooh,
Bree said their next sequel should be the In and Out. It has to be colored, though. They've done the Red Cathedral and the White Castle. I don't know what color an In and Out is. We don't have them in Indiana.
What?
An In and Out.
No, we don't have in and out.
So I don't know what color you would associate with that.
You put another gardener out?
I put 2 gardeners out.
Oh. Yeah, but you in 2 different turns, right?
In 2 different turns.
Well, let's see. Do I want to deny you?
Well, you can't.
I can take one of those.
You can deny me of one of them.
Yeah.
I did it that way so that I was guaranteed to get at least 1 bonus.
Something?
Howl's Flying Moving Castle? Or is it... It's Howl's Moving Castle.
It's Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, the Red Robin. But they've already used Red Cathedral. So I don't know if they would go back to Red Robin. What about the... what color is McDonald's? Yellow? I am interested, though, for real. Like, they've used Red Cathedral. They've used White Castle. I would have said White House, but they already took White. I really... I almost feel like there's going to be another one. But I'm trying to guess what I think it could be.
That could work. I'm going to take this 3. Nope, can't take the 3. I'm going to let her. I wanted so badly to deny you.
I know, but
those
the orange dice are really good right now.
And I've gotten myself into a pickle. I'm going to take this orange 6. Orange 2.
Ooh, yeah. So you get your lantern
bonus.
bonus.
Spends me
2, because that's a 4. So you're spending 2. Oh, the golden arches. Oh, that's cool. That would be a cool one.
Oh, you know what? I can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
Sorry for the rewinds, everybody.
Why can't you do that?
Because I can. I don't want to do that.
I was going to say, you could do that easily.
I'm going to take the 6, like I said. And I'm going to go right here.
Dang, that was what I was hoping you wouldn't do.
and get 3 money.
All right, this becomes the highest one.
And I'm going to spend one of the daimyo seals.
Yep.
To take a courtier action, right?
Yep.
So
before you can take a courtier action, it costs 2 coins to introduce a courtier into the palace.
Yeah. Well, that's part of it, right?
Yeah, but you have to do this action first.
Yeah.
But then you have to spend Mother of Pearl.
Yep, which I don't have. But I got my courtier in there.
You did get your courtier in there. That's a good step. All right, so I think...
My problem was that I had max daimyo steals, and I needed to spend one before I get 2.
Oh, that's true. I'm going to take this orange 2.
I felt inefficient anyway.
This is going to be my bonus. So I'm going to get a Mother of Pearl, and I'm going to get a coin. I need another coin to add to my supply. I'm trying to always take the lowest die possible. And I'm going to go here. So I have to pay a coin, or I have to pay 1 coin to go there because my 2 is going into a 3 slot. But I put an orange die here where there's orange, and I get to take 2 orange actions. The first one is to go up on this time tracker. So I go up 1 space, and I am now first player.
I want to let you know that I'm not cheating.
Oh.
I'd spent the 2 money when I went there.
Oh, and you didn't ever take it back?
Taking it back, because I had a ton of money, and now I have it.
So I did that, and now I'm going to spend my daimyo seal to also do the courtier action. So I'm going to spend 2 coins to introduce a courtier into the castle. And then I can spend 2 Mother of Pearl to move them up 1 level, or 5 Mother of Pearl to move them up 2 levels.
Oh, yeah.
I
already blew it. I should have gone here.
I already blew it.
I should have gone there.
I'm going to go... I'm going to move my courtier by... I'm going to spend 2 because I don't have 5, and I'm going to move up 1 level. And when you move up 1 level, you can go to any one of these starter levels, and you take the card that's associated there. I think I'm going to take this card here. And when you take a card, it replaces your card that was already starting on your player board, and you get one of the white benefits on that card, one of the whites. I can't do this, but I'm going to take the 2 iron. And then this card is going to come down and become a new lantern bonus. And that is moving your courtiers up. Now from here, they would have to move to the 2nd level, and the goal is to get them all the way to the top if possible. Oh my gosh, see, John joins and immediately makes a Ryan and David go to White Castle joke. We talked significantly about it, John.
Yeah, John, we're done.
In fact, David's already declared it done.
If I had a button here where I could, like, kick people from the stream, I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that.
All right, so we, end of the round, we've both taken our, no. Yeah, we've taken our dice. We've all taken, we've each taken 3 dice, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, okay. So that's what's left. 3 dice should be left. We reveal the new turn order. I moved up 1 on that time track, so I swap David to go first.
And then you go first with your gardens then.
And then I go first with my gardens. So all the gardens trigger.
Yep.
So I'm going to get 3 coins and then 2 resources of my choice. I want 1 steel and 1 food. And my other, and that's it. My 3 coins, and then you get 2 daimyo seals.
1,
because you can't fit the other one.
Yep.
All right, reset the dice and move the round tracker 1 space forward. Notice, also, this is a very cool round marker.
It is cool.
They've always done a good job with their production.
Good round markers. So. I'd also realized another mistake I made. I want to point this out because it is an important thing to remember. Anytime you want, you can trade in 2 daimyo seals for any resource.
Oh, why don't you do that?
Well, it'd be a big retro thing.
Not really.
I would have had to trade in 4. I spent 1 to take the courtier action.
Just to not. I meant trade in 2 to just not lose out on 1 is what I meant. But
oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you couldn't. Yeah, but anyway, 2 white, 2 castle. The Dairy Queen and the Burger King. Those don't have colors, Bree. They have to have a color. That's the theme. The Red Cathedral, White Castle. I would say White House, but no, that can't be. Is there another, like the Kremlin doesn't have a color? Like what other famous buildings have?
Kremlin's very colorful. Like.
Yeah, but what other buildings have colors like in the name? That's just anyway.
I don't know.
All right, so we have to re-roll all the dice. You can re-roll them, even though I'm first player.
I will re-roll.
You've got space, and you have the bridges right there. If we were really doing a White Castle bit, we would have Neil Patrick Harris show up, and spoiler alert, he's not here.
Oh boy.
Oh, 2 6s and a 3.
Ooh, boy.
That means whoever takes that 3 is making a 6 the lowest. That's crazy.
There's a pretty juicy one.
These are all super juicy.
Not the orange. They're going to be low. Oh, or not. Well, money's not going to be an issue.
Money's not going to be an issue. All right. My first action.
It is your first action. I anticipate Ryan clobbering me in this game.
No, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to take, because I'm about to give you a 6. So there you go. Have a free lantern 6. I'm going to get my mother of pearl. I'm going to get 1 coin and go up 1 on the time track. And I'm going to do this action with a 3, which is these 2. So I will get a Dynamo Seal plus 1 of any resource. I'm going to get a food. And I need a Dynamo Seal, please. Thank you. Put it in my 1 spot. And then I'm going to spend that Dynamo Seal to take a warrior action. And I'm going to send my warrior out to where David is for 5, even though it's a lot harder for me to get this because it's not my seal bonus. I get 2, or lantern bonus. I get 2 Dynamo Seals. And I get to take an action of my choice on the board.
Oh, did you spend a Dynamo Seal?
Yeah, I did. That's why I had 1 already. I just took it. I got 1, spent it.
Oh, I see.
Yep, and then got 2 back. So the action I'm going to take, I have no iron left. I might take another garden action. Oh, spend 3 to put a warrior out? Yuck. Spend 3 to do the courtier action. That seems kind of good. Is this my courtier done? No, that's my warrior. This is my courtier up here. I will... That's 4 to do any one of these actions. Okay. Yeah, none of that seems great. But I will put another farmer out. All right, I'm going to... Sorry, guys. I have to think about this hard. I'm going to take the farmer, or the garden action, and I'm going to spend 3 food to put a gardener here, and then spend 4 food to take one of my player board actions. So I'll spend 4 coins. So I'm going to trigger this, spend 4 coins to do one of my player board actions. I'm going to do this one because I have cleared out the most stuff here. So when you do a player board action, you go down the line, and the more people you've taken off of that line, the better it's going to be. So I get 2 steel, or 2 iron, sorry. And then I trigger my lantern bonus, which is 1 mother of pearl, 1 coin, and 1 space on this track.
Do you not get the first iron too?
You're right, you do. Thank you, David. Yeah, you do. Because if it's full, you still at least get 1 thing. And then I get to do whatever's on my card. And that is to do the lantern bonus again. So I get 1 more mother of pearl, 1 more coin, and 1 more movement on the peace track, or the time track. And that is it. That's everything. So this action right here leads to some serious combos, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
But
for sure.
That was it for me. So that was my first turn. Devere gets the Wheel of Time IP. Well, that would be cool, but I don't know if you all saw, Direwolf has the Wheel of Time IP. That's awesome for me. Like, I'm very excited about Direwolf having the Wheel of Time IP.
You never know with IPs, they dance all over the
I mean,
place.
that's true, but currently, right now,
They have
the
announced.
Orange County. Oh, you're building out Orange County, California in a dice placement game?
Oh, boy. Ryan, I don't know what I want to do here.
Yeah, I really thought about that. But I did give you that 6. It seems...
I know, but I don't have a whole lot.
Yeah.
And getting resources can be tricky. I am going to use that 6. So I get an iron right away.
I mean, I figured you would use that 6. The greenhouse. What is the greenhouse? Deadpan says he's living for the disapproving looks you give to the chat when they make them.
I'm going to go...
That's correct, Nick. This does not let you do your personal domain action, but it let me put a gardener out, and that gardener let me do my personal domain action. So the gardener is what let me do the domain action from my board, just to clarify.
I'm going to go right here. And get.
Yep. Yeah, it was a good little combo. But you can only do that once because you can only have one gardener in each space. So I can't do that again unless
and
those white dice remain there.
3 money.
Oh yeah.
What are these?
Those are 5s, I think. No, yeah, they're 5s.
Yeah, they are 5s.
You have you might need some of those because you got a fat stack of money.
This is what I do in games.
Just collect money.
Get money and lose games.
I'm here to get money and lose games, and I'm all out of money.
Oh boy.
What now? What else can we do here?
Stuff.
I could take an orange die.
The yellow submarine. Wow, this is one of the most.
Oh, the yellow submarine. That would be awesome. I'm going to take this low 4 here. So again, I'm giving you another 6. But I want to fire off my thing. So I want to take a mother of pearl, a coin, and a move on this track here, this time track. And then I'm going to put the 4 here because the 3 is going to give me 1 coin. I get to move up this track, which costs me a daimyo seal. And I'm going to do this action, which also costs me a seal. But I can do the courtier action now, which is going to let me pay 2 to put another one in the castle. That's these guys. And then I can either send a person up 1 space or pay 5 to send them up 2 spaces, which means this guy can get up here or this guy could get all the way up there.
Where are you getting all your mother of pearl?
Well, a lot of it is from my lantern bonus here. Every time I trigger my lantern bonus, I get mother of pearl. It's like getting steel for you, or iron. I'm going to pay all 5 of it to move this person up 2 spaces. So I'm going to put him up here.
You get your lantern
I get my lantern bonus, which is a mother of pearl. That's where it's coming from. And I move 1 space here. And then I can do any white.
Did you spend the daimyo?
I did. I spent 1 daimyo there and 1 daimyo to do that. And that's why I have none left. I could do any white colored action on the board. I'm going to take 2 iron. Yeah.
What's white colored action on the board?
Yeah, that's this bonus is perform a light background action from the castle. So you can't do, a lot of things restrict you. That's why some of these are darker. Those are usually the ones that put workers out and they kind of, oh my gosh, the purple mattress. Can you imagine next from DeVere, the purple mattress? The green room, a game about making sure you have the specific food and drinks that a comedian needs backstage.
Oh wow, right. That was a thorough description, Ryan. Thank you.
Not a bad. That would be a fun game. The green room.
That sounds like one of those video games where you're running around, cooperating, trying to prepare.
Like Burger Time?
No, like the more recent games where you're running around preparing food, serving it. But
that action does not get me any cards, so I don't get to take a card or anything for going up there. My guy just rests there now.
We've already taken. You've taken 2 actions. I've taken 1.
I've taken 2 actions. You've taken 1.
If you haven't seen our Just Played and many other
Overcooked.
reviews, the one thing is this game is very restricted.
It is very restricted.
You've got effectively 9 actions, unless you got a lot going on over
Well, having this bonus action in a game where you have 9 actions, having a single bonus action makes it very tempting.
Yeah, this is a little crazy. Well, I am going to take this. Do I want this 6? I'm going to take this 6. Which gives me another iron.
Yep.
And I'm going to place said 6. I'm running low on stuff, Ryan.
Yeah. Well, I'm out of food. My whole put gardener strategy out kind of fizzled now that I've run out of food.
I'm going to place the 6 there, and it gives me 1. I'm going to go training grounds.
Yep.
And put out this guy here.
For 1?
For 1
Oh,
iron.
and to get 3 mother of pearl.
You get 1, 2, 3 mother of pearl.
Good choice.
We'll see. That's it, though.
Is that it?
I am taking very inefficient turns compared to Ryan. Ryan did this again. I figured he was going to do.
I like taking the lanterns.
Yeah, sure. I feel like you have to do it.
Except I'm out of ways to take. Well, I guess I'm not. I could take the courtier action. Oh, I've only got one more mother of pearl, and you need at least 2 to even do this action. So I'm not doing that again. Not this turn, at least. I could take a white die to put a gardener out with 0 food. That sounds like a terrible idea. Or I could put a warrior out. I do have iron to spend. All right, we'll do that. I'll take this 4. Trigger off my
This play
thing,
differs from our original play of this game where we didn't have many gardeners.
Well, I think having garden, like that seems like such a, we kind of ignored this when we played the first time, but these bonuses, because they're random. These cards are so much better than some of the cards we had before.
You're going to take maybe 3 actions at the end.
We'll see. You can easily just rob me of my coins by taking that one.
I can.
And you might.
I might.
I'm going to put the 4 here for nothing, just 4/4, to put a warrior out. And I will put in another warrior here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll get my 2 Dynamo Seals back, and I can take another action. Is there... and now I have 2 because I just got my lantern bonus. I can move this courtesan up 1 space. Is that what I want to do? I really want an action. This one gives me a resource. I have to spend a seal, which I do have.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that. I'll spend a seal and move my... I don't think there's any place that does this for free. So I will spend 2 coins to put one out. That's these.
Nope.
That's these.
Yep.
Okay, I'll put that there. And then I'll move up only 1 space because I only have 2 mother of pearl. So I want...
So what was your initial action? This?
My initial action was to put a warrior out right here.
Ah.
I put this warrior out, took these bonuses.
God, you got all that iron too?
Yeah.
Oh man, watch! I'm gonna watch the replay on this. Ryan's has like
Remember, I got 3 iron from here, and I got iron from there. So yeah, I've been loading up on iron.
He's going to crush.
I don't know. Maybe I've been thinking.
You want to place a bet? I'll place a bet right now.
Against yourself?
Yeah.
But then you could just throw the game.
No, I'll keep trying as hard as I can. I guarantee you're going to crush me.
I have to decide which one of these things I want. I could get a well bonus. That's a food and a pearl. See, now the problem is I'm literally out of everything.
I've been out of everything.
So I think this action to get an iron and a food is probably my best bet. So I'm going to go over here. But I don't like that middle action. Actually, I do like... No, I don't like that middle action.
Wait, where are you?
I'm debating which of these 3 cards to take. There's a lot that goes into it. And I kind of want the middle, because this middle benefit is iron, iron, iron. And that's a good benefit, but then I don't know what I want. Whatever is in the middle is what I'm going to trigger. And it's either go up 1 on that track or get that. So I'm just going to go here, whatever. I don't know. I'm going to get 1 steel or iron or whatever it's called and 1 food. It's called iron. But
Wait, why are you getting that? Oh, you get to choose one of the white?
You get 1 of the whites.
Yeah. And
this joins my little tableau, and that becomes my new action card for my domain board.
I do not like... Ryan's got... I have 0...
I'm out of resources now, though.
I have 0 engine.
I'm out of resource. Oh, the Black Betty, Bam the Bam. That's a good... That would be a fun one.
I am
the Indigo Girls board game. All of these are great, but very few of these were actually buildings. I think if they do another one, I bet they'll stick with the buildings. But
I will take this.
Yep.
I'm going to place it there. I get $1
Yep.
to my mountain of money. I am going to
take... You do have a mountain of money.
Courtier action. I'm going to spend 2 money to put another out.
Yep.
And then I'm going to spend 5 mother of pearl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
To go up 2.
Yep.
And I think...
Oh, I forgot to... Before you do that,
But I'm going up 2 anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to go up here.
And go up 2 on that.
This card.
Go up 2 on this track.
Yep.
Nice.
I finally have more
There you
going
go.
on down here. Yay!
Well, that's good. And that was it. That was 3.
Oh, and you gave me the 2 up there.
And that was 3 actions for each one of us, right?
It was.
So unfortunately, the middle garden does not trigger. But the top does, and you get 2 Dynamo Seals back. And the bottom one does for me. I'm going to pay 2... what do I want? I'm about to get 3... I'm about to get 1, 2, 3... I want Mother of Pearl. I'm going to take 2 Mother of Pearl. Is what I'm going to do.
All right.
With this action. And then this guy, I'm going to spend 4 to do any one of my actions here on my board. And I'm going to do this one. I'm going to get
3 iron.
1, 2, 3 iron. 1,
and then
2,
run
3.
Your thing.
Oh, that was only 4 iron. Oh, well,
So you get a Mother of Pearl.
I'm actually only going to get 1 Mother of Pearl and 1 iron when I do this action, because I can't do math. And I get to do, because I do my lantern bonus. So that's where I get my second Mother of Pearl. And my 2 coins and 1 up on that track. And then I get to spend 1 seal to place somebody out there. I can spend 2 coins to put 1 out. That's this one. And then I can spend 2 to move up 1 space.
Ryan, you really genuinely think you're not going to crush me?
I don't know. I'm playing a better game this game than I did the first game.
You're playing maybe the best game of this game can play.
I've played the best game that I've ever played. Oh, the Yellowstone. Yellowstone's popular right now.
Yeah, that show is awful.
No way, it's awful. It's got like 6 spin-off shows, and it's like the most viewed TV show in the on TV.
So is The Big Bang Theory.
I think it's better than The Big Bang Theory. I can get 2 victory points and a well bonus. That seems pretty good.
It is popular, I will admit that. Yellowstone is very popular.
Oh, triggering off my lantern bonus again seems pretty good too.
What are you doing?
I'm moving up 1 space, so I can take any one of these cards. So I gotta really, I'm like looking at every bonus I can get, and trying to figure out what bonus I want. Sorry, that's the part that I can get 2 Mother of Pearl here. That kind of sets me up for the future, so maybe I'll just do that. But this is, I guess it's 3 points either way. I'm gonna go here and take this one.
Insane.
Well,
the
before
game
I do
you're playing
that,
is insane. You're really checking to see if if there's something better you can do?
No, I want to make sure that I'm not cheating. I'm
sure he is.
No, that you can have 2 you can. I knew you could have 2 warriors in a space, and you cannot have 2 gardeners in a space. I wasn't sure about the courtiers. You can. That's legal. So I'll get my 2 Mother Pearl, and this card will come down there. Jeez, I don't really want coins. That's the thing I should be looking. I think these all give coins.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, you're playing such a shoddy game, Ryan.
Yeah. Did somebody say that in the comments?
No, I'm saying it to you right now.
This is definitely a better game than I played any time I've played before.
Yes.
But you learn. This is definitely a game where you have to, the more you play it, the better you're going to be because you're learning how to manipulate it.
For sure, unless your name is David Waybright.
So that was all of the dice actions on the garden.
Yep, that's it.
That's it. Unfortunately, and this is the part that makes me a little sad, we're moving on to round 3. At the end of round 3, we score. We do not get any of our garden bonuses this round. So if you're going to get a garden bonus, it's only for placing right now. You're not going to get one for having gardeners over there. And I'm still first player. That was a 2. The orange is the new black prison, Deadpan. Wow.
Oh, Deadpan wins. Deadpan wins.
That's pretty funny. I mean, I'll give it to you. Rainbow Road is a good one, too. I could build out Rainbow Road.
Nope.
Is Rainbow a color, or is it just a collection of colors?
I think Deadpan wins. Incorporated 2 colors. That's beautiful. Beautiful thing. Oh my gosh. This game is going to go down in history as one of the biggest differentials.
Here's the problem is I don't have any money.
Oh, everyone, let's have a moment of silence for Ryan's poor money management in this game.
And I'm looking for actions that can let me put a warrior out, but I don't.
You're first, sir.
Yeah.
I would not overthink this.
I just want to make sure I'm not cheating, because I get my lantern bonus.
What are you trying to do again?
Well, I get my lantern. I take the die, I get my lantern bonus for taking the lowest die.
Yeah.
That's a 1 mother of pearl, 3 coins.
And up on this?
And up on that, which I can't pass that yet. So I'm going to take this 3 and I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to pay 2 coins and 5 of that resource to put a warrior out. That's this guy, right? He's going to go up here and give me 2 daimyo seals. Daimyo seals. And I can do an action on the board. Unfortunately,
you can.
These actions aren't great because I don't want to spend these seals. So why don't I just do this? Go up 1 on that, which is going to cost me my 2 seals, which might be a huge mistake, but I'm doing it, and trigger my lantern, which is 1 mother of pearl, 3 coins, and 1 more on this track. And that's it for me. And I want to make sure I didn't cheat, because I hate feeling like I cheated.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
How would you have cheated there?
Doesn't say. I don't know the order of taking the lantern bonus and putting out the because I had to pay 2 coins for this. And I got those coins for my lantern bonus.
I think you get your lantern bonus first.
I think so, but I wanted the clarification and they didn't give me any.
Yeah.
So.
Is that worthwhile?
Though actually I could have, well.
Trying to decide what I'd like to do. That's an interesting option. What's under that guy? Just another. I think I need to put my board to work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need to put I should do the same thing because I'm not going to get this benefit anymore. You should, oh, you don't have if you can get 1 more food, that's a pretty good action right there.
I know.
And it's 5 points at the end of the game.
I know. Let's see. Gardener, I could do that.
This is the last round of the game. What time is it? Oh, I guess it has been about 40 minutes so far.
I guess I will do that. I'm going to take this 4 right here.
Nick says he thinks you have to place the die and pay coins before taking the lantern bonus. I don't know. I was looking.
Oh, you didn't pay coins?
I got my lantern. I did pay coins.
After your lantern bonus?
Yeah, after my lantern bonus. That's what we just
talked
talked about. That's literally what. And you said I think you get the lantern bonus first.
I didn't realize the reason you were looking it up was that you'd paid coins that you got from your.
That's
lantern
what I even
bonus.
said. I said yeah. I'm using the coins I get from the lantern bonus.
Action itself.
But I don't know the order.
Yeah, that I don't know. I'm placing there.
I mean, I could have still done it if I paid one of these as a coin. I still could have done it. I just wouldn't have gotten to move up there. So let's just call that even.
And I'm going to go up there, and then I'm going to pay a daimyo to do a garden.
Oh, so I'd still have 1 left. I fixed it. I fixed it, Nick. No, that was what I was wondering, because I was like...
I'm going to spend 2 daimyo and my 2 food as 3.
Oh, there you go.
To take that action, to put a gardener right there, and then spend 4 money to take one of these actions.
Yep.
And I think that action needs to be... Yeah, this middle one. Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, because it needs a seal?
Yeah, and I just spent my seal.
Yeah, I mean, Nick, when I'm playing, it feels like...
Oh, 3.
It feels like it should be the other way around because you take the die and then you're like, okay, I took the lowest die. Instead of like, take a die, place it, do the action, and then go. Now, did I do the lowest die? I fixed it, by the way, everybody. Just so in case you weren't kind of watching. I did fix it.
He did go back and kind of fix it.
No, I fixed it 100%. I spent a Dymo seal instead of a coin. Because you can spend them for 1-to-1.
Oh, Daimyo seals or coins?
1 Dymo seal equals 1 coin. So I fixed it. I just spent the Dymo seal. Unfortunately, that meant that I would never have been able to cross this. So I just moved myself back before the tree. But it does feel like you take the die. Oh, it was the lantern symbols here. So yes, that's what I was like looking at.
It is your turn.
I
Continue
think I'm
cheating.
No, I fixed it. It actually hurt me because I wouldn't have done that. So it did actually hurt me, David.
It's okay.
I want a 6.
It's all right.
I don't want the orange 6.
People accidentally cheat
Do I want
all
the
the
orange
time.
6?
By the way, I forget, someone up in the comments mentioned our Ezra and Nehemiah video. Is it heavy? Yes.
Yes.
Is it heavier than the general tastes of the crew at MvM?
Yes.
For some, yes.
Not for me, though.
For some, no. Ryan, I think, would be very at home. I think Emily, I don't know if Emily hasn't played it, so I don't know if she likes it.
1,
but
2, 3.
I think she'd be at home. It's a little heavier than my wheelhouse for sure.
1,
With that
2,
said,
3.
Scholars was also probably the heaviest prior of their games, and I really, really love Scholars.
I still can't go up this stupid track because I'm not going to have enough seals. I'm not going to have enough to do that. I need to get more seals.
You should play more like me.
Just don't think about it and just do it.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go here and get... No, I might as well go here. Sorry. I want to... Whatever. It's going to cost me a coin, but I get to get 3 coins back, and I get a mother of pearl, and I would get to go up on that, but I can't because I don't have 2 seals. But I get to do this action, spend my last remaining seal to do a castle action. I'll pay 2. I'll put my last courtesan out in the castle, and then I will pay 5 mother of pearl to move 2 spaces. And I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to get 2 Daimyo seals back. That's how I'm going to do that. Now I have a Daimyo seal for my 3rd action. Yes, 6 of throws. I will probably be bringing that to PAX U because it's small enough to fit in a suitcase, and like 4 people have asked me if I could bring it to PAX U.
Ezra?
Yeah, so I think you're going to be there.
It is small.
So,
it's one of their smaller boxes, but man, it's
densely
packed.
It is densely packed.
It
is heavy. I mean, but it's heavy in a way that I felt very satisfied with it. But I think it was a bit brain burnery. I mean, it wasn't too much for you, but I think it's
mechanically it's not heavy.
It's more than you enjoy.
But there's a lot. Yeah, it is more than I enjoy, and it also I didn't feel like it's not exactly like big, massive turns necessarily.
No, not really.
It's a longer term planning kind of game.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It's on me.
So I've placed 2 dice already.
This should be here.
Oh, you're right. So Daniel, Herschel's, we're doing it.
Oh,
we're doing Herschel's.
that might
Daniel.
get me to go to PAX U.
We got a spot on our Airbnb, David.
The idea of Herschel's might get me to go.
Nelson and I are rooming together at PAX U, having a little MvM Airbnb.
Oh, well, this is just fantastic. I can't even...
I've literally been looking forward to Herschel's since Daniel and I finished our last Herschel sandwich last year.
This is going to be my worst game. This may be the worst played game of this game on planet Earth, what I'm doing right now. You're witnessing a very good game and a very bad... Right now, I can't... There's no way I can do the training grounds, which is what I was building up to.
Why can't you?
Where?
Right there.
Yeah.
You got it.
But if I didn't have that card, there was no way to do it, right?
No, that's true.
I'm just saying.
But that's why, I thought that was why you took that card, because it had a training grounds action on it. Like, basically taking a card and putting it in your playboard is guaranteeing I get to do this action. Bree, have you never been to Herschel's?
Whoa.
I don't know if you're a meat eater.
If you like pastrami sandwiches, and I'm not even a giant pastrami sandwich fan, but man, Herschel's is life-changing as it relates to that. That sandwich is so fantastic.
Bree, you can come with... Daniel and I are going to get it for lunch one day, guaranteed. It's already on my calendar, even though we haven't chosen a date yet.
This is rough. I'm going to choose that and take 3 food. 1, 2, 3. And this action here, which is going to be the training grounds. I'm going to put that all the way down to put out another one of these guys in here. I get 2 daimyo seals. And an action.
Chad says it's good. This is a video of what to do and what not to do.
It is 100% to do. Thanks for pointing that out, Chad.
Bree, it's been in Reading Term, like it's an institution of Philly.
Yeah, it's
been there in Reading Terminal Market.
It's quite tasty.
Not. I believe it is Reading. I think we mispronounced it last
Reading?
year.
It is Reading.
It's Reading. Yeah. Is it back to me?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, because you're putting where'd you put your warrior? Up here?
Yep. I think I will.
Yeah, thanks for watching, Timothy. This is you're watching us mostly just burn our brains as the gears inside just try and struggle to turn. But yeah.
No, just me. So I can take any one action in the castle is what's going on.
Anyone, not just light.
No, I know.
It's any action.
What's that? Oh, that's that and taking the well action?
That's a daimyo seal, a food, and a mother of pearl.
That's actually not horrible. Oh, what's this? Is that just points?
That's 2 points and take the well action.
Oh, interesting.
It opened in 2000, yeah, so that's what, 23 years ago it opened. Oh, you moved out of Philly in 1999.
I think I will
Bree,
take
that's
that
impossible. I feel like you were born in 1999.
2 points, and the well action, which is a daimyo seal, a food, and a mother of pearl.
Well, you got yourself set up to put another gardener out.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, sure.
And there's another gardener up here that puts a warrior out. And there's a gardener that puts a courtesan out. Oh, but I don't have any. That's my problem going into this last one is I have no resources left. Like my last action, and I have nothing to spend, so I can't even move a courtesan unless I use the smallest possible die. I can get a lantern action, but it takes 2, so that doesn't help me. Yeah, I think my last turn is going to be a big nothing burger. Honestly, because I can get some resources.
I think my game was a big nothing burger.
I can get some resources from one of these actions. That might be, I can get a daimyo seal here, and I can get, if I had one more action after this one. Chad. I wish I could take a good third action.
Was it Chad that I said to leave the comments? Chad? Now I have to research how to boot people from the channel.
From over here. We're far away from our device, actually. We don't really have a moderator, so...
I may get up from the table, Chad.
No.
Test me.
All right, so I can't... So this is 3-point difference, so I might as well just go for that and not try to move my...
If anyone wondered whether Ryan wants to play his very best game
no matter what... I
always
want to play my very best game. I'm sorry, that's a hard choice.
A nothing burger is a popular choice at White Castle. Yeah, if only they had sold nothing burgers there.
I guess I'm going to do this action. I'm not going to be able to... No, the white... What does white do? What was I even looking at? White is here. Orange gets me these. That doesn't help. I could either take the orange 3 or the white 2. That's basically where I'm at. And neither one of them can do anything.
Oh, we are past time. We're going to call it. We're going to have to call the game. It's 101, folks.
I'll take this orange one. And I'll go here, and I'll gain my lantern bonus. So 1 mother of pearl, 3 coins.
You took the orange.
Yeah. Yes. It was the only one that could...
Just commentating. You took the orange.
I get to go up on here. Now I can actually spend these. And then I get to go up on there again. But I don't have any left to do that. So that's just it. That's it. I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done. I didn't. My last action wasn't fancy.
All right, I have to pick a die and do a thing.
Yep.
I could.
Chad, it's happened. There's been lots of times when David says that I'm crushing him, and then he comes back and just obliterates me.
You know what, though?
It might not be
happening today.
It might not be today, but it definitely happens.
I'd be interested next 5 weeks, we're going to be playing Quarto 5 weeks in a row, everybody.
I was going to say, if you count,
so I can feel good about myself
all the Quarto games we've played on this channel, your win percentage is probably much higher than mine.
Possibly.
That's at least like 15 games that you've won out of.
Possibly.
Out of that.
It makes me feel so much better about myself.
Daniel says we're coming back with Courtiers next week.
We are 100%.
The last time we did that kind of thing, we did Koale, which was a lot of fun. And I got beaten in Koale as well. So, but Courtiers is one of those games that I am bad at, and I love playing it. It's so much fun to play. It's satisfying to play. You feel smart playing it, and then you lose. At least I lose.
I'm taking this 2, and I am placing it here.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I may as well place it here.
Okay.
Because it only cost me $1. Oh, no. Cost me $2. And I'm going to take the garden action.
Bree, I have never played or even heard of Pente. David might have.
Pente is a...
Yeah, Bree said it's one of her favorite games.
I'm
or one of her first games, sorry.
Here for the 4 food.
Yep.
I get to spend 3 coin to place a guy. Oh, and I took a low die that time.
Yep.
So I forgot that I get an iron and I go up.
Hey, there you go. Spend a
which
seal.
Cost me a seal. Yeah. And then I am going to pay 3 money, which I just did, to go over there again and put a guy. I can only put him here, I suppose.
You've got 1, but that's still. They get you 3 mother pearl, which is a point.
1, 2, 3.
I can't imagine ending with all your resources up at 7 because you want to spend them.
Yeah.
So it's just tough. Maybe I could have for food.
I
1,
agree.
2, 3, 4.
That was the fault in my game, is I was going for those 2 points. My whole goal was to go after those 2
All right, so
points.
after the end of the game, for the last round, we don't get the bonuses for the bridges, unfortunately, because I could really use that bonus right now. But we don't get those bonuses, and we go straight to scoring. So for every 5 coins and seals you have, gain 1 point. I think I get 1 point.
You get 1 point.
All right.
Oh, you don't have any daimyo?
Nope, I get 1 point. You get 1 point as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You add up your coins and daimyo seals, and for every 5.
Oh, the daimyos aren't worth 1 each?
No, for every 5 coins and or daimyo seals you have, 1 point.
Boop.
Score the passage of time. I score 6, and you score 3. So I think you're at 5.
No, I was at 3.
So
I'm at 6. You're at 7.
Look at that. Just 1 point difference.
Yep, just 1 point difference, everybody. Let's stop scoring there.
All right. Score clan markers. So first in the castle, we score our courtiers. 1 point if they're at the gate, 3, 6, and 10. So I've got 10, 20, 23, 24, 25.
Yep. Plus 7.
31?
Well, that's 32 for those
32,
doing math.
Sorry. Math on the live stream. 6, 7.
Whee!
The sound effects got me.
Whee!
In the training yards, you gain clan points for where your warriors are, multiplied by the...
Good Lord.
Multiplied
this is going to be stupid.
By the number of courtiers you have inside the castle, not inside the gate. So
3.
I have...
You have each of those
2,
is
4,
6.
6.
18.
I have 3. 18, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40 to 50. So plus 40. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times yours. Oh, you only had 1 up in there?
Yep.
All right, 6 points. I thought you had more. I thought you did that action more. And then the gardens. Each gardener in the gardens gives you clown points.
You're going to lap me.
What do you have?
I've got 10,
15.
15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 24, 34. I don't have that many.
You have 1,
5, 6,
6,
7.
7.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I definitely did not lap you.
Is that it?
That's it. That is it. 34 to 57.
Scoreboard is
Because it ends at 40.
interesting.
34 to 57. Yeah,
34 to
that is
57, everybody.
it. Much better scores than last time.
I
think that was better for both of us, actually.
No,
Do you think you scored about the same?
When we played the first time, we were both. I don't think anyone jumped.
Neither one of us jumped 40.
I think we were in the high 30s.
We were in the 30s.
You were probably in the high 30s. I may have improved my score by a tiny portion.
It's tough because
Last time I had way more Courtiers.
You had so many.
I had a lot of Courtiers here. I had this. I did not do anything over here.
Yeah.
This is just stupid. The lantern engine
track.
that he had, and you just literally took the low die every time.
Pretty much. Not every single time, but almost every single time. I
And
took it as often as
after
possible.
a while, if you have enough cards from the castle, you're getting money back. So, I spend 3 money to place the die
and then you
and get 3
that's what
money
was
back.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah,
and
it
getting
is.
stuff all the while, especially like this one here, helped you quite a bit climb
Oh,
up
it
that
did.
track.
It did. I'll admit. It wasn't. I mean, it really was not a huge gap when you look at it. That's only 20 points difference.
I mean, in a 40-point game,
could have
that's
gotten
a fairly decent gap.
If you had gotten a couple more Courtier, if you had gotten this guy up here, that would have been 10 more points right there just from that one guy.
Well, you saw it for yourself. You get an engine going and use actions that will sort of compound. Like this was an interesting. Like this just became your stomping ground.
Yeah, that was a good spot. Well, seeing that there was that bonus die, and I saw that at the beginning, I was like, oh, getting a bonus die action in a game that's this tight. Plus, there was that gardener that gave you the bonus die action. I was like, that's tight. I got to take advantage of it.
It is a super tight game. It is. I mean, it's effectively 9 actions, excluding the bonus actions that you might get over here. But believe that part of all the reviews you've seen on this game because it is very restrictive. If you like that, I think you'll like this game quite a bit. Has Emily played this?
We will. We'll play.
I think Emily would like this.
I think so too.
Just based on that alone.
Well, thank you so much for watching. As Chad says, it is lunchtime, so go enjoy your White Castle. I think John Tripp and maybe even Chad both are going to
we should have gotten White Castle to eat while we were playing.
Yeah, we should.
Although that could have ended up pretty bad.
Grease-stained board. All right, I'm glad we didn't. So thank you all for watching. Again, remember, we're doing a giveaway, but we don't have the code word, unfortunately, because we didn't put it up there.
MvM contest at gmail.com, subject line, Daimyo.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep.
See you next week, everybody.
Bye.